What's up, Doms and Femmes? It is I, Dominique the Femme, and I am back with a video. Like, not even another video, just a video, because it has been forever and a day since I filmed a video, and I am so sorry. But, a lot has been going on. As you guys know, Sean and I just had baby Christian, so we're new parents and we're adjusting. So that's a part of what's been going on. So if you're interested in knowing what happened and where I've been and if I'm going to continue to be MIA or if I'm going to come back and film a million videos, if you're interested in what's been going on, then just continue to watch and let's get on with the video. So first things first, with adjusting to parenthood with a newborn, it has been extremely difficult for me. Like I have been, to put it easy and lightly, I have been a mess. Like it has not been as easy as, I don't even know if I thought about how it would be. It was just a mess. Like I thought I caught postpartum depression, and that's how I described it to Sean's doctor. I was like, I think I caught the postpartum, and she was like, "Why do you say it like that? You caught the postpartum." The whole pregnancy, we were preparing Sean to make sure Sean wasn't gonna get postpartum because if you remember, back in her second trimester, she got put on like mood stabilizers. Sean was fine. Sean is fine. It's me, and I didn't think anything was gonna happen. I didn't think I was gonna go through anything emotional. So, like I was saying, I was explaining it to her doctor, and I was like, I caught the postpartum. I was afraid to be alone with my son. Like, it was the strangest thing because when we were in the hospital when she gave birth, I had so much anxiety that I thought it was because our son was there and Giselle was at the babysitter, and I thought at the time that my anxiety was because she wasn't there with us, experiencing the moment she was missing out. That's what I thought it was. 'Cause I remember I left the hospital early to go get Giselle. Like I was crying, being in the hospital, like full on anxiety, panic attacks, and come to find out, that never went away. Like after we left the hospital, after we were home with the baby, home with Giselle, that never went away. Like the first 2 weeks, I cried every day. It was like a little less than 2 weeks. I remember my older sister, she was telling me if the crying lasted 2 weeks, then I had postpartum. But if I got into like a little mood, like a little routine, and I stopped the crying, it was just emotions. So it was a little less than 2 weeks. I was like, oh, it's not the postpartum. I didn't catch it. We actually had to ask all of our friends here in Texas to not come over and see the baby. We had zero amount of friends and company come over to see the baby. Like I couldn't. It took like 2 or 3 weeks, no visitors. Like nobody saw the baby. And then after I kind of calmed down and I wasn't so afraid to be alone with him, like I would cry, like I would have such panic. I remember it was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. Sean would like go shower, and she'd be like, "Okay, the baby's right here. I'm about to go shower," and I would cry. Like I would cry so bad. Like I don't even like thinking about it because it makes me feel so bad. Like what the hell was wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like I would cry when she would go shower. I would go cry if she had needed to run somewhere. And I remember like literally having to practice anxiety. Like I don't know, like breathing for anxiety, because you can't have a panic attack if you're already rapidly breathing, if you're telling yourself to calm down. And I was having those panic attacks being alone with him so bad. I was like, I'm going to have a seizure. This isn't going to work. I'm crying, I'm panicking, all this stuff. I would like call my mom, I would call my sisters just to stay on the phone with me while she was in the shower. It was that bad. So then I started doing the breathing exercises, and I learned to calm myself down. I remember Sean went right here to the grocery store, right behind the apartment complex, and she was going like 10 minutes. And when she got back, I thought it was the biggest victory that I did not have a panic attack. I did want to cry like 4 times, but I didn't cry. And I thought that was like July, all that stuff that was going on with me in July, I finally was starting to feel like myself in August, and then Sean was returning to work. Sean only took 4 weeks out for work. The baby was not sleeping at night. Christian would not sleep. Christian would not sleep at night. Christian was waking up every hour and 45 minutes, and I was stressed the hell out. And then so, granted, Sean was doing most of the majority of waking up when he was first born. Now, as Christian is 2 months, no, I lie. Since July 20th, I do not wake up at night. When he was first born, I'd be like, ooh, what's that noise? You need me to help you make a bottle? Something. Hell nah. As of July 20th, I do not get my ass up at night. Shun handles him at night, and then she goes to work. My shift with the baby starts at 4:30 in the morning, and I clock out at 4:30 in the afternoon. I do have a lovely wife who does get up with him at night. She never wakes me up, and I don't even work, but I just cannot do night shift. Shun can do it. So anyway. So like I said, Sean was returning to work, and that was making me get on a new schedule and trying not to forget about that. So I was dealing with that. And then on top of that, it was like a financial struggle. We were literally going through a financial struggle. And I know a lot of people don't like to put their finances on the internet, which I'm not going to go too deep into detail about that. But I'm going to tell you, when the struggle was real, it was real. I mean, like real. Like peanut butter sandwiches every night, real. Like the struggle was real, and we were so stressed out about that, like so stressed out, because again, if you didn't know, Shun had unpaid maternity leave. Shun, my wife, is a truck driver, so when her wheels don't move, she don't get paid. So when her truck was just sitting there for 4 weeks not moving, she didn't collect a cent. So, you know, just because she didn't collect any money, our bills kept coming. So we was just like trying to stretch and make it work and do this and buy food and formula. It was just like, oh, girl, it was so much. I never want to be in that situation again. I mean, things happen before you want to come in and say, wait, this is what we have savings for. Everybody should have a savings and stuff like that, but not everybody's savings is as big as you want it to be, or what you think it should be, okay? So things like that, things in life just happen. So we were dealing with a financial struggle, and that was really hard. That was like, I don't know if you've ever struggled financially before, but if you have, you know that it is draining, it's stressful, you cry, you break down, you pray, you just try to be happy. You know, it's hard. So that was a lot of stress. Then dealing with a baby that wasn't sleeping and just being like, you know, wanting to give up. That was a lot to deal with. So all of this reminder is happening in this little 2-month time that I've been gone. But God saw us through, okay? We made it through, y'all. We made it through. Because if the Lord is giving you strength to carry on, that means it's going to get easier. And that's all I felt the whole time. Like I had strength to get through it, and it got easier, and I got through. Hallelujah. Okay? Then we all had birthdays within this time frame, from having Christian at the beginning of July. Then Shun had her birthday July 28th. Shun is now 35. And then I had my birthday August 3rd. I am now 27. And then Giselle had her birthday at the end of August on the 27th. She is now 7. And then I'm just like, all these birthdays, normally in a regular good year in our lives, July and August is our vacation months where we plan to do things, when we plan parties. Shun and I don't do parties, but for Giselle, we'll plan like a birthday situation for her, and then we'll plan like something fun for me and Shun to do, because normally Giselle is with her grandmother, so we will plan like a trip for Shun and I for our birthday, because our birthday is a week apart, and we'll go on a trip since Giselle will be with her grandma during the summers normally, and then at the end of August, when her birthday is the 27th, we do something for her birthday. But with us being in the financial struggle this year, we weren't able to do anything. So that was just like so sad. I mean, I know that's not like a big deal, you know what I mean? But it kind of was sad. It was like, well, that sucked, you know, like what do you do? So we did that happened. So then a little bit when we were starting to get through the struggle and everything, Giselle was starting school, so you know, prepping for school supplies and preparing her for school, getting her back on a school schedule for bedtime and waking up, and just preparing her for second grade, and then buying school supplies and school clothes. It just was a struggle. As you guys can see, the current theme here, and what I'm letting you know is, from the time we had this baby until today that I'm filming this video, it has been a struggle. And that's why I haven't filmed videos, because if you heard everything I've said thus far, you're kind of like, oh yeah, so that's why you ain't sit your ass down on the floor with your camera and film no videos, because girl, you've been going through. And I have. So Shun, I was like, I just want to go to the country. Like, I just don't want to be, like, I just want to go somewhere. Like, it was just this random ass Thursday. Like, it wasn't even a weekend. It was like this random ass Thursday. And I told Shun, I said, I want to go to the country. I just want to go. I just want to get away. Take me to Oklahoma. So Oklahoma's like 5 hours away. So she was like, okay. So we packed up the kids. We got in the car this random ass Thursday. We was just like, let's just go decompress out of this house, out of this apartment, out of this complex, out of this city. Let's just go decompress elsewhere. So we got in the car. We were headed to Oklahoma. And then she was like, let's go see our son. Let's go to Louisiana. So we was like, yeah, let's go to Louisiana. So we randomly hit that Yui and went the opposite way to Louisiana. So we went to go see friends and family and our son, my baby, went to go see him. And that was a great way to let stress off. The old me, I would never sit here and tell somebody that I struggle, because I'm just like, that's none of no one's business besides me and my wife. But now I'm just like in a different headspace. I'm like, everybody struggles. Everybody goes through something. I'm not so prideful. I'm not so like, struggle, bitch, where? No. I realize I am very blessed. I'm very full. I have a healthy, beautiful family. My family has been hella supportive this whole time, like hella. And them hoes, they be on some stuff. So when they were supportive right now, I was just like, I love you all. So, you know, having all this family and then being able to get through the struggle and being able to come back financially, like I was down here and I came back up here. No. I was down here and I came here. But we're going to be here. We're just like here. You know what I mean? But I'm not here. Okay. Saturday, my sister-in-law, I call her my sister-in-law, Janae, my brother's ex-girlfriend. She's the mother of my nephew and my niece and stuff like that. So they came down, her and her husband, they came down here and they went to the J. Cole concert. And I got to spend time with my niece and my nephew, and we just did fun stuff for the whole weekend. Then Giselle went to school. It was a random great reminder of how blessed I am. And that's how I'm able to be here right now and actually sit down and film a video and want to film a video, because I'm in a better headspace. Like I'm clear, I'm getting back to myself. Like I feel more like myself. I could sit down and do makeup. Like I said, I'm being very transparent and very real with you guys. Being a mom, like a new parent, you know, again, to a new child, a new baby, learning him, it wasn't easy. And like I said, when I had Giselle, it wasn't this. I didn't struggle. I didn't have any emotional problems. I just didn't. Oh, that's another thing I want to say. I went through it bad, missing my family. Like, what is it? Homesickness. I never ever thought it would be this hard to have a child away from family, because like I said, I love my family. My family, we're all super close. We're so close that we get on each other's nerves a lot and we fight a lot because we're so close. Like my sisters and everything, my mom, my cousins, everybody, we're just so close and we're all girls. And it's just like, that's why we just get on each other's nerves and we fight a lot. But being so far away from my family, that took a toll on me, where I just was sad and I would cry and I would call my dad, someone who I don't talk to often. I would call my dad and I would cry, and I call my sisters and I cry. That was really hard. So I didn't expect that, because I've been living away from home for 5 years. I haven't been living in Virginia for 5 years. Yeah, because Sean and I have been married for 6 years. So I haven't been at home for 5 years. This was bad. It was really hard to have a baby so far away from family. But since we saw Sean's family already, we're going to fly to Virginia for Halloween, and we're going to go see my family. And they get to meet Christian, so I'm so excited. Like I was saying, if you go through something, if your birth or you're coming home and your adjustment isn't as planned, especially if it's bad or it's not the best, you're okay. Just make sure you talk it out. Talk to your family, talk to your doctor. If it is the postpartum, then you make sure you get help for it. And I do want to say that adoptive mothers and the non-gestational mother like myself, the mother who didn't carry the baby, adoptive mothers, even fathers can get postpartum depression. A lot of people said that is not true, but our doctor said it is totally true. You can get postpartum depression. So fathers can get it too, so watch out. So if you think that's what it is, talk to your doctor. If you think it's not postpartum, but you're still going through something, talk it out. Talking it out actually helps. And I'm here to let you know it gets better.
Just want to come photo bomb.
Do you photo bomb?
Photo bomb.
Hi, Christian. Callie, get down. Hi, Christian. Look, you're naked on the internet.
Ooh, look at my tush.
Ooh, shake that booty, baby. Shake that booty, baby. Shake that booty, baby. Hey, Christian. Come closer, honey. I know you guys haven't seen Christian since he was itty bitty first born, but this is Christian Alexander.
Say hey.
All right, you guys. So that is it for my video, and I'll see you guys on my very next one. Bye. Camera's dying. Mwah.